My name is Beena Chulit and I have tried my level best to make maths very easy. I believe maths is magic. So whoever is watching this video, I'm sure you will be cleared of all your doubts. Okay children, now what I have done in this video, I have explained in a very simple manner and simple language. Okay, and I have named this video as number system at a glance. I'm sure all your doubts will be cleared in one go. So here the video is for you. Okay, see you. Okay students, so let us start with the number system. And the topic which I'm taking today is numbers. Okay, so the numbers broadly can be classified into two types, natural numbers and whole numbers. Now all the numbers which you use every day starting from 1, okay, that is 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, likewise you go to any 1000 or any number you talk about. So all the set of numbers, the numbers taken from 1 onwards, all these together are called the natural numbers. On the other hand, if we include 0 also, that is like you have 1, 2, 3, 4 going on to say 1000 again. But before that, if we include 0 also, this set of numbers is called the whole numbers. Okay, now let us see how to represent these numbers on a number line. So let us take this one straight line. We draw a straight line. If we have to represent the natural numbers on a number line. Okay, so I have drawn a line for it, and what we simply do, we draw a line and the starting point here we mark it as 1, then next point 2. Now maintaining the same distance, whatever distance is between these two, the same distance we maintain, and this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, likewise we go on and on. Okay, so this is how we represent the natural numbers on a number line. Now let us understand how to represent the whole numbers. Now the whole numbers also, for that also we draw a line as we drew this. Okay, we name it as the number line. Now this time, because whole numbers start from 0, so the first number here will be 0. Then as we represented the natural numbers in the same manner, after every equal distance we keep marking and we write the numbers in this way. Okay, I hope it's clear to you all. Let me just tell you again shortly. In brief, numbers can be broadly classified into two types, natural and whole numbers. The natural numbers begin from 1 and goes endless. 1000 is just one example I've taken. Then similarly whole numbers, this will include the 0 also, or we can also say if natural numbers, if we include 0 also, then it becomes a set of whole numbers. For representing those on the number line, we simply draw a line and the first number here will be 1 and then it goes on in increasing order. For representing whole numbers, we started with 0 and maintaining the equal gaps, equal distance, we keep on representing. Thank you. Alright, now you were sent a link, YouTube link for the number system. That's the Indian and the international number system, right? You must have seen that and understood well. So we'll take something related to it now. If we take any number, okay, for example, let us take 14. The numeral, if we write it in digits like this, in figures, this is called the numeral. If we write write the number name, that is, write it as 14. Then this is called the numeration. Take another number, for example, this one. This is 8, that's a numeral, and the spelling, this will form its numeration. Let us take one more. For example, 145. Okay, so 145 written this way in figures will be called the numeral, and the numeration will be 145. Okay, now let's come back to your YouTube link which you had seen, right? So according to that, you studied about Indian and international international system of numeration. Okay, so let's take a few examples like this number here. Now it is just a collection of the digits. There are no commas here, right? So we don't know what number it should be, what numeration it should be called, because first we have to decide whether we are writing in Indian or international system of numeration. Now this one, for example, if we want to first write it in Indian numeration system, that is Indian system. So according to Indian system, the numeral will be, we start putting commas from the right side, right? So first you copy the digits 1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 7, 8, 9, right? Now from the right side we start. In Indian system, 1, 2, 3, 3, then a comma. Then after that two digits go on. So 1, 2, a comma, 1, 2, a comma, right? So in Indian system, it will be read as 19 crore 87 lakhs 65,789. Now this which I just read out, which I just called out, will be its numeration. That is how will we write it. It will be written as 19 crore 87 lakhs 65,789. Okay, so numeral will be like this and numeration will be like this. Let us see this in the international system. Now in international system. Okay, so for that, again, for writing the numeral, first we copy the digits 1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 7, 8, 9, right? Now in international system, it's all the periods are of 3 digits. So what we do, we put commas after every 3 digits starting from the right. 1, 2, 3, a comma, 1, 2, 3, a comma, 1, 2, 3. So no more digits, so no more comma anymore. Okay, so if we read it, it will be like 198,765,789. Okay, and the numeration will be 198 million 765,000 789. Okay, so I hope this much is clear to you. Thank you. Alright, now let us study the place value and face value of a number or a digit. Okay, now place value means in this chart here, where is the digit placed? If it will be placed say in thousands, it will be in thousands category, or the place is thousands, but where in thousands? Maybe in thousands, maybe in 10,000s likewise. Okay, so let us just take a example. Suppose you have this number here. So what we do to find out the place values of each of these digits? Simply we write down the number in this chart. 4, 8, 0, 6, 4, 3, 2. We write it from the right side so that there's no error in the place. Okay. Now you can see clearly where is 4 lying? It is lying in the place of ones. So the place value of 4 will be just 4. Of 8 is lying under tens. It means that the place value of 8 will be 80. So how do we decide this? Let us see. Now for example of the 8. Place value of 8. Okay. This is lying here under tens. It means it will be 8, and whatever number of digits are on the right, for that we simply write 0. So it becomes 80. Okay, similarly if we have to decide of this 4 here, it is lying in the place of this one 10,000. So what we do is simply write this 4, and how many digits are on its right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we simply write 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 0. So its place value becomes 40,000. That is 40,000. Okay. Then let us take the example of this 2. Now place value of 2, this is lying here, right? And how many digits are on its right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So place value of this 2 will be 2 we write here, and number of zeros will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and if you want to speak it in words, then it will be 20 lakhs. Alright. Now let us come to the face value. Face value is very simple, like you are identified by your face. Similarly, the digit is also identified by itself. For example, let us take these numbers itself. Okay, so for example, face value of 8 will be 8 itself. Face value of 4 will be 4 itself, and face value of 2 will be 2 itself. It means that place value refers to where it is lying in the place value chart. Okay. And face value refers to the number itself. Okay, I hope it's clear to you. Okay, in this video, I'm going to tell you how to find out the place value and face value in international system. It is actually almost the same. The only difference will be in the places which we give them. Okay, so let us consider this numeral. Okay, as I told you previously, we will arrange it from the right side. Okay, so we go in the reverse order, like this is 5, 0, 2, 9, 8, 6, 4, 3. Okay, now if suppose we want to find out the place value of this 2, so that will be place value of 2 is 200. You can see it here, 100, right? So it will be 2 and 2 zeros. Why 2 zeros? I told you last time that whatever number of places are there, number of digits you can say are there on the right of that numeral which we are talking about, that digit which we are talking about, just put those many number of zeros here. So you get 200. Then let us consider the place value of this one. Okay, so it will be place value of 6 will be 6, and see how many digits are on its right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we put 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we are talking about international system, we put the commas accordingly after every 3 digits starting from the right side. So we count 1, 2, 3, a comma. 1, 2, 3, it's not required, right? Okay, now if you have to consider, suppose find the place value of this 3. So that will be place value of 3 is, you write 3 and see how many digits are lying on its right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we write 7 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now put the commas from the right side. 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. Okay. And if we write it in words, so in words, the place value of this 200 will be 2 hundreds or simply 2 hundreds, right? If we write of this one, it will be, see here, 600,000. So 600 thousands. And if we talk about this 3, see the place where it is. 3 10 millions. So it will be 3 10 millions. Okay. Now coming to the face value. Let us take up the same digits. Face value, children, never changes because it refers to that digit itself. Okay. So face value of this 2 will be 2 here of 2. Okay. Then face value of 6 will be 6 itself. Face value of 3 will be 3 itself. I hope it's all clear to you. Alright, now let us take some questions on the face value and place value. For example, I have taken this numeral here. Okay, if you read it, it will be 8 crore 36 lakh 84,725. The numeral can be in any system, international or Indian, that hardly matters. Okay, what is important is your concept, how to go about it. Alright, so let us take some sums for it. For example, the first question is you have to find the sum of place value of 2 8s. 2 8s, it means that you have to find the place value of, this is 1 8 here, this is the second 8 here. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to find their place values. First of all, place value of this 8. Place value of first 8. That will be 8 and how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we simply put 7 zeros. Commas are already there in numbers, so you don't have to decide. You can put accordingly. Okay. Then place value of second 8. That is 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right? So now the sum has to be found. So what we do is simply arrange 0, 0, 0. Then you have from right. You always arrange from right. I hope you all are clear about that. 0 and 8. Then you add. So what you get? 0, 0, 0, 0, 8, 0, 0, 8, and accordingly as you had earlier, you put the comma. So this is your answer. Okay, now let us take another example. Second sum, let's take difference between place value of 4 and 7. So place value of 4, that is, you can see here now, 4,000. Okay, place value of 7, that is 700, right? Here you need to decide which is bigger. Whichever is bigger, that you will write first. So for finding the difference now, what you will do, you can see obviously 4,000 is bigger and 700 is a smaller number. So what we do, we arrange 4,000 minus 700. Okay, now this is 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0, again 0. Now here you need to borrow. When you will borrow from 4, this will become 10 and this 4 will become 3. So 10 minus 7 will be 3 and this will come down as 3 as there is no digit here. That means it's a 0. So your answer is 3,300. Okay, now let's take another example. Suppose you have to find the product of place value of 2 and face value of 6. So it is place value of 2. Place value of 2 you can see here. Okay, 2 and only one digit on its right. So place value is 20. Then it is saying face value of 6. Face value of 6. As I told you, face value refers to the digit itself. So face value of 6 does not matter where it is lying in its place, but face value will be only 6. And then we find the product. So what we do? 20 multiplied by 6. Okay, and you get 6 zeros as 0, 6 twos are 12. This is your answer. Okay, coming to the fourth one. Suppose you have divide the place value of 4 by face value of 5. Again now place value. Place value of 4. That is, you can see here 4,000. And it is saying face value of 5. So face value of 5, that is 5 itself. So we do it here. 4,000 divided by 5. Okay, 4 8s are 40. You bring down the 0. 5 zeros are 0. You get a 0 here. Bring down the next 0. 5 zeros are 0. And hence your answer will be, the quotient is 800 and the remainder is 0. Okay, I hope all this is clear to you. Okay children, now I am going to teach you how to frame a biggest or a smallest numeral from the given digits. For that, let me take a very simple example. You all have been reading English, right? Now, if you have the letters R, E, D, A like that, okay? Now, these make no sense, but if we combine them, they are separated by comma here, but if we combine them by removing the commas, we can get some words. For example, R, E, A, D, right? The other word can be formed as DEAR. So it means that if any letter like this is separated by the commas, they are not united, they are not making a team, they are not making any sense. Okay, but when we combine them without removing commas, then we can get some meaningful words. Same goes for the maths also. Let us take this example. I have taken some digits 9, 6, 8, 4, 3, 2. They are separated from each other by commas. It means it's not one numeral. These are just the digits. Okay. Now let us frame the numeral from it. Okay. For framing any numeral from the given digits, we simply need to arrange the digits in increasing order. So it will be 2, 3, 4, then is 6, then is 8, and then you have 9. And you can put the commas according to the system you have been asked for. Okay, otherwise no need to put commas. Now, if you have to frame the largest number from it, numeral from it, you need to simply arrange the digits in descending order, that is decreasing order, that is from big to small. So we do the reverse of it. 9, then 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Clear? Now, second condition is, this was condition 1, when there was no 0 in the digits. You can see there's no 0 here. Now coming to the second condition, when 0 is included in the digits. Now the digits are 9, 6, 8, 0, 3, 7, 5. In such a case, because a number cannot start from 0. Now why it cannot start from 0? For example, you have 1000, right? But if I rearrange these and write 0, 1, 0, 0. Now this 0 here makes no sense. So this numeral will be just 100, whereas this numeral is 1000. Okay. So arranging the digit on the extreme left side, if that digit is 0, it holds no meaning. This we have to take care of. But in this case, what has happened? The 0 is not before 1, it is after 1 here. So it has changed the whole value. Okay. So here also we'll follow the same. So now we come to it. Now the smallest digit is here 3 other than 0. Okay. 0 we cannot start with. So we start with 3. Then 0 and then go on in the same increasing order. Okay, so here what is the next one is 5, then you have 6, then you have 7, 8 and 9. Now for making the largest number, simply arrange the digits in the descending order, because 0 can be at the end like this but not in the beginning like this. Okay, so it will be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 0. Okay, I hope it's clear to you all. Okay, so now we are going to study about the predecessor and successor. Successor simply means the number which comes immediately after the given numeral. I've written also here immediately after. Whereas predecessor means the numeral which comes immediately before the given numeral. Okay, so let us take some examples. Suppose you have here 6, 8, 9, 4, 5. You can read it as 68,945. Okay, now for finding the successor, you simply need to add 1 to it. When you add 1 to it, it will be 1 will be added in the this place, 1's place. That means it's like this: 6, 8, 9, 4, 5 plus 1. Okay, so you will get 6, 4, 9, 8, 6. Okay, so your successor will be 6, 8, 9, 4, 6. That means 68,946. But if you have to find the predecessor, okay, that means the number which comes immediately just before, okay, here the correct word, proper word will be just before the given numeral. So what we simply do, we take that numeral 6, 8, 9, 4, 5 and subtract 1 from it. So you will get 4, 4, 9, 8, 6. So it is 6, 8, 9, 4, 4. That is 68,944. I hope it's clear to you. Now, in case you have big number like this, alright, so what you do, again you will add 1 here, okay, so this will become 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now let us see how. It will be 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. 5 times 9, you add 1 to it. So this will be 0, 10, 1 will go here, 10, again 1 will go here, 10, then 1, 10, 1. So this is 10, right? You can check once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many zeros here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is very tricky. Whatever number of 9s you have here, it's a shortcut, okay? That many number of zeros will be here if you have to find the successor of any such number which is having all 9s in them, okay? And 1 will be here. So how many zeros? 5 zeros. So let us check 5 zeros here, okay? And this is your 1 lakh. Now coming to its predecessor, very easy. Just subtract 1 from this 1's place. Okay. So you will get the predecessor will be 99998. That is 99,998. Okay. Now coming to third example, this I have taken here the numeral 1 lakh. Okay, so again you add 1 to it. When you add 1 to it, you will be adding to this place. So it's very simple now. 1, 2 zeros, 0, 0, 1. Okay, for subtracting, for finding the predecessor, let us see here. We take this, the numeral, okay, this one, that was 1 lakh, minus 1, subtract 1 from here. So you will be borrowing. Alright, when you borrow this, all these are zeros, they cannot give to each other. This 0 will have to borrow from this 1. So when it will be borrowed from here, this will become 10 and this 1 will become 0. Now this from here it will give, so this will become 10 and this will become 9. Now this will give, this will become 10, this will become 9. This will give, so this will become 10 and this will become 9. This repeats and now this becomes 10 and this 0 will become 9. Now 10 minus 1 will be 9. This will be 9. This will be 9. This is also 9. This is also 9 and this was 0. Okay, so what you get is 99999 5 times. That means 99,999. Okay, clear?